off the shiny bald head of Freddie Gibbs, and one of the Bird Gang members issued out the bird call, macaw, or is it boo, boo, whatever it is, okay? Jim Jones gets alerted. He locks eyes with the Twitter gangster himself, Freddie Gibbs. He rushes him like Brock Lesnar and pretty much had that boy Frederick playing musical chairs.
Freddie fucking Gibbs. It's time to take the "you got knocked the fuck out" wave cap off. To all my friends, family, subscribers, and soon-to-be subscribers, y'all already know what to do, so I ain't got to tell y'all. Please like and subscribe to my motherfucking channel. So, Freddie fucking Gibbs. I mean, I'm going to just say this right now. You know, it's hard out here for a fucking rapper. I want to just, that's the first thing I want to say. Like, I used to rap back in the day. Like, a lot of y'all don't know that. I never told y'all that shit. I used to be in a rap group in my teenage years. I would never be a fucking rapper today. These motherfuckers, man, this shit crazy. It's a new rapper die every fucking week. And rest in peace to all of them. But it's dangerous to be a rapper. You know what I mean? But Jim Jones and his crew took this shit back to the old school. Nobody got shot and killed in this situation. Just a straight old school beat down. And Freddie Gibbs, I'm going to say this to you, dude. I do not promote violence. Okay? I do not promote violence. Now, there are certain situations that when you're into these things and, you got to defend yourself, then I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? But just to wake up one day and say, hey, look, we going to go fuck a motherfucker up. Yeah, or we going to go kill somebody. No, I'm not about that life at all. I've did my time. But here's the thing, Freddie. I had to do some research because I don't really know too much about you far as a rapper. But when I looked you up and I've seen videos where you talked about Jim Jones like a fucking dog. I don't know who was worse, you or Hassan Campbell. You know what I mean? But you was sitting there egging that man on, disrespecting him for years. I did not know this shit. I had to go through some of your old fucking videos. And I said, oh my God, Freddie, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to take your fucking wave cap off. Because this shit don't make no sense. Now, you started all this shit with him and you play super thug. I didn't even know this shit. Come to find out, you're a rapper from the suburban area, but you represent yourself as you are a vice lord, super fucking thug ass nigga. Well, in Miami, Freddie Gibbs sitting in the restaurant. Motherfucker was eating the steak. DJ Academics, shout out to DJ Academics, because that's how I found out. So Freddie is sitting there eating the motherfucking steak, enjoying his fucking self, and guess who walks into the restaurant? Because he wanted the same fucking thing. Him and Jim Jones had the same appetite this fucking night. So Jimmy walks in there with his fucking crew like, ballin'! And out of nowhere, him and Freddie Gibbs locked eyes. So Freddie, when you talking shit about a motherfucker and you finally see him, everything you ever said comes right to your mind. Like, oh shit, there you go. I hope that we can talk this thing out. Because he wasn't ready. Like, you never know. When you talking shit about a motherfucker, you don't know when you're going to run into the motherfucker. You somewhat feel when it's over the internet that you may never run into that motherfucker. So you have to be prepared, okay? I'm not going to tell you to stay dangerous, but motherfucker, stay prepared if you're into these beefs. Now, Freddie looked up, Jim looks up, Jim goes over and approached Freddie. Now, I don't know how Freddie was thinking, I don't know how Jim, but they said it was getting loud, and then out of nowhere, one of Jim Jones' fucking homeboys sucker punched the fucking shit out of motherfucking Freddie. Hit the bullshit out of that nigga. and knocked him the fuck out. Okay, Freddie Gibbs went out like coffin style. They said it was a coffin style knockout. Motherfucker just went out just like that. And then Frederick had a huge, gigantic Shaquille O'Neal as bodyguard with him. You know what I mean? The security. They say, actually, the security guard got knocked out first. So if I was Frederick, if I was you, soon as I seen my fucking bodyguard, as big as he is, soon as I saw that motherfucker got knocked the fuck out, Frederick, you should have ran. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to talk about this shit anyway. You was better off running. At least the world wouldn't have known the outcome. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people would have been talking about you. Like, yeah, that nigga talked all that shit. He got his ass whooped. I mean, that nigga ran. But at least you was able to live to run another day. But now, instead, after your bodyguard got knocked the fuck out, then you got knocked the fuck out. Then Jim Jones' whole crew just started stomping on you niggas and jumping up and down on y'all niggas like they was in a bouncy house. Yes, I got the fucking scoop. DJ Academics, and the crazy thing about this, Frederick, you were trying to fight DJ Academics. Yes. And Academics was going to fight you for $3 million, he said. But you know damn well, Frederick, DJ Academics is not about that fucking life. You know what I'm saying? He's a great kid. You could just tell. Even when Academics get high and drunk, because he done got rich off of the fucking internet. So Academics be feeling the shit out of himself now. You see how tough he got over, like, this year? Even last year, that nigga had money, and the year before that. But he never was standing up to rappers like he do today. That nigga got fed up, but Academics is not about that fucking life. You know that, and I know that, Frederick, and you was trying to fight him. But you wasn't ready for them. You know what I'm saying? I even heard motherfucking Joel Santana got a couple hits. Him and fucking Cameron. They said Santana ran up to you and was like, "Aye." You know what I'm saying? So it's just bad, man. Like we all really need to stop the violence. You know what I mean? But at least it was just a fucking fight in the jumping. Because I heard you got jumped. It's not like you got a chance to square up. You know what I mean? But it's like at least nobody got shot. But I don't promote fucking violence. Because Jim Jones, shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy, I'm a fucking fan, dude, since back in the day. But Jimmy, you know you are 113 years old, dude. You too old to be out that motherfucker fighting. You know what I mean? These are a bunch of old niggas. Everybody in that fight was at least 40 and over to up to 100 out that motherfucker. Food going all over the place. These niggas fought in the restaurant. But, you know, Frederick, next time when you got a bunch of niggas pounding on you like that, you better bite a motherfucker. Straight up. You know what I mean? When you fighting a motherfucker, fights ain't fair. You gotta bite you a nigga, dude. You got 30 motherfuckers on you. You better bite the shit out of one of them motherfuckers next time. Frederick, you know what I'm saying? But, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta stop the violence. You know what I mean? And Frederick Gibbs, I hope that this teaches you a lesson to just stay out the fucking way, make your fucking money, and be a phenomenal fucking rapper. And that's how I had to take Frederick Gibbs' wave cap off.